Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome. It's so incredible to see so many of you here with us this afternoon. We're about to get started. My name is Andrew Long, and I'll be here narrating for you today. And our first piece will kickstart us off for the afternoon. So please enjoy, and we'll get underway. And actually, before we get started, perhaps we could just give, because we want to get in the spirit of things here, a really rousing round of applause to all of the musicians and the people that have put everything together for you this afternoon. So please, let's hear it for them. Thank you. Thank you so much. Please enjoy our program. behalf of the Kevin R. Blandford Memorial Pipe Band and the Claremont Community School of Music, I would like to welcome you to our 5th annual Celtic Christmas. Yes, please. My name is Andrew Long, and I am honored to host you for this afternoon's concert. What you just heard was a collection of Celtic music showcasing the diversity of music found across the Celtic world. The first tune, Tala Rejdar, also known as the Christ Child Lullaby, is a centuries-old Scottish Gaelic carol sung and played in the traditional call and response style of the Outer Hebrides. The tune was first written down in the 1800s after a priest named Father Rankin overheard it being sung at a Christmas ceilidh, and it has survived through the centuries, being sung by Gaelic emigrants from Scotland, notably children immigrating with Father Rankin to Australia during the Highland clearances. I would like to thank our guest vocalist, Liam Walker, for joining us this evening. And the quicker tunes you heard included Andro, a traditional Breton tune from the Celtic-speaking Brittany region of France, and 2 traditional Scottish and Irish reels, In and Out of the Harbour and Humours of Tulla. On behalf of the bands, I would like to express the appreciation that is shared as we come together to celebrate and experience a seasonal musical collection of traditional Celtic sounds, and togetherness very much embodies this time of the year when family and friends gather in joyous community. And in that sense of togetherness, I'd like to see if we have some special guests with us this afternoon. Is Nick Alanese here? Is Nick Alanese? Thank you, Nick. Please, you're welcome, Nick. And I'd like to welcome Nick as Kevin's partner today. Thank you for joining us and being with us here this afternoon. Are any of the Blandford family here with us today as well? We're grateful for the love and support that inspired Kevin's talent and the vision that really were the seeds that resulted in our time together here this afternoon. So today, this afternoon, you'll be treated to music from the pipers and drummers of the Kevin R. Blandford Memorial Pipe Band, as well as from the Claremont Youth Symphony Orchestra program, including brass and percussion. And these have been an essential component of the last several Celtic Christmas concerts. Our conductor leading the various orchestras today is Matthew Keating. In 2013, Matthew was hired as the executive director of the Claremont Community School of Music, where he has served for over 10 years. As the executive director, Mr. Keating not only has a private teaching studio for cello, but also teaches general music classes, conducts the Claremont Youth Symphony Orchestra program, and assists in the musical development of the 1,000 students that are currently attending the School of Music. During his tenure with the School of Music, Mr. Keating has cultivated a jazz program, a chamber music program, and tirelessly fundraised tens of thousands of dollars for the School of Music Community Fund to allow every child that wishes to study music the opportunity to do so. Both he and the Claremont Community School of Music have been strong supporters of the Kevin R. Blandford Memorial Band for many years. I'm also pleased to inform you that once again we are joined by organist Dr. Carey Robertson, who will bring her unique musical talents to our series of concert pieces. Dr. Robertson is Professor of Organ at Claremont Graduate University and Principal Organist here at the Claremont United Church of Christ. She somehow, and I'm not quite sure how, also manages to find time to teach music in the Fontana Unified School District and has performed throughout the United States and across the globe. So, let's prepare to come together and show our appreciation for the talented pipers and musicians who will be performing this afternoon. Please do so by making sure your phones are silenced, but absolutely allow your applause and enjoyment to be heard throughout this beautiful building we're in together. piece you just heard, Angels We Have Heard on High, was led by solo piper Cameron Tillery and ensemble pipers Daniel Croissant, Martha Hall, John Poser, and Sean Keating. Cameron Tillery is a longtime Blandford bagpiper and leader. He has been known to awe audiences on the bass drum, and rumor has it he has just purchased a pair of snare sticks. So we imagine that very soon he'll be a one-man band. As you are following along in your program, just a note, you can follow all the pieces and see the performers, and there's information about them. And also, please consider donating to both Blandford and CCSM. This will support the arts in your community. Your donations are greatly appreciated, and they do ensure that these art forms are not lost to time, and they help guarantee that future generations can enjoy the opportunity to enjoy them as much as we do. There's QR codes linking to donation portals for both groups that can be found in your program. Thank you. Next, I would like to introduce you to the N-harmonic strings from the Claremont Community School of Music under the direction of Kristen Simpson. This ensemble is making its debut performance this afternoon and features talented string students from the Claremont Youth Symphony Orchestra program. Kristen composes and orchestrates music for film and media, and she is also on faculty at the Claremont Community School of Music. She has assisted with the youth orchestra program since 2022, and several of her orchestrations and arrangements are on this afternoon's program. Thank you again to the N-harmonic strings, performing O Little Town of Bethlehem and What Child Is This? Both accompanied by Leonardo Gonzalez on pipe organ. Leonardo is a 14-year-old multi-instrumentalist and participant in all three youth orchestras. Leonardo arranged the special organ accompaniment you just heard, and you'll be seeing him at the organ bench during performances with the Prelude Symphonic Ensemble and the Claremont Youth Symphony Orchestra. And I'll just stress that again. Leonardo is a 14-year-old multi-instrumentalist and participant in all three youth orchestras. Let's, I think, please give it up. And now we have our second piece to be performed. I think what we are seeing here this afternoon is what occurs when dedication and commitment all come together. And there's a real connection between the music, the arts, and educational achievement. And we're so fortunate to be blessed by such incredible and talented musicians here. Yeah. Let's give one more round of applause. Thank you. It is now my great pleasure to welcome back, in their fourth appearance at the Celtic Christmas concert, from the Armstrong School of Dance in San Diego, the Krause Highland Dancers, Colton and Ailey Krause. Yes, we'll be entertained. The tune being played for them this evening is the Hemmingham Reunion, a hornpipe played by Daniel Croissant. Thank you. Our next musical set will be performed by the Prelude Symphonic Ensemble, which is another group in the Claremont Youth Symphony Orchestra program. Under the direction of Matthew Keating, PSE comprises 57 students. After several years of not meeting due to the pandemic, PSE returned in 2022 as a string orchestra. In early 2023, the ensemble expanded to include woodwinds, brass, and percussion, and PSE has quickly become yet another high-caliber performance ensemble in the area. Students in PSE are in 3rd through the 12th grade and perform biannually at Little Bridges on the campus of Pomona College. PSE is sponsored by the Claremont Community School of Music and works in partnership with the Claremont Youth Symphony Orchestra. The ensemble is fortunate to have 14 dedicated professional musician faculty from CCSM assisting with and guiding students throughout rehearsals and during their concerts. PSE will begin this afternoon with Joy to the World and is joined by solo piper Martha Hall. Now, by daytime, Martha is a math teacher, and she's a bagpiper by night. She has 2 daughters who are also talented musicians, yet, sadly, they refuse to learn the pipes, so, yeah. However, Martha was able to get one of her daughters to learn the tenor drum, and you'll see her later performing with the Upland High School Pipe Band. An interesting fact is that Martha and many of the current Blandford members started out in the Upland High School Pipe Band. Kevin Blandford was the instructor, and invited Martha and others in 1994 to join his band. As we consider the legacy of the band, it is important to note that this year marks the 50th anniversary of the Blandford Bands. They've competed in the World Pipe Band Championships in Glasgow, Scotland, for the 6th time to commemorate this milestone. And they have plans to continue competing overseas, not only in Scotland, but perhaps even further afield. And what we are seeing here this afternoon, in all of the pieces we're hearing, is I think we see Kevin's dedication to the teaching of future generations so that we can come together on afternoons like this and really appreciate and enjoy the sounds and the wonderful music that we hear. Please enjoy. The next piece you're about to hear, O Waly Waly, is also known as The Water is Wide. This piece is a traditional Scottish folk song dating back to the 17th century. The orchestra will be accompanied by singer Jasmine Tomita, who will lend her enchanting voice to this performance. Please enjoy O Waly Waly. Because we hear these pieces, is that we're back. As we hear these magical pieces, music has an ability to transform and take us to places and times. As I was hearing that particular piece, I just couldn't help but think of the lochs and glens of 17th century Scotland when the music first originated from. As we continue on that journey, our next performance is a welcome return to the Celtic Christmas concert for the church's very own handbell choir. And the handbell choir has been a part of Celtic Christmas since the very first concert and are joined today by the Blandford Pipers Duet, played by Sean Keating and Daniel Croissant.
Joys of a live performance, right?
This will be Hark the Herald Angels Sing and Highland Cathedral, both arranged and orchestrated by Kristen Simpson. In Hark the Herald, you will hear solo piping from Tiana Reynolds, and Highland Cathedral will feature piper Tyler Anderson. Tiana has been playing bagpipes since she was a freshman in high school, and in 2012 joined the Blandford Band once she graduated. She's extremely grateful for all the support she receives from friends, family, and the Blandford Band. When she's not playing, she enjoys going to Disneyland. She is a huge Lord of the Rings fan and is a competitive trivia enthusiast. Tyler Anderson started on the bagpipes at Upland High School in 2012 as well. Bagpiping has provided the opportunity for more travel than Tyler thought possible. As an educator, Tyler looks forward to providing the same opportunities to his students as he himself has appreciated. Finally, you may not know this, but his Spotify Wrapped called him a mall goth, so make of that what you will. Please enjoy Hark the Herald Angels Sing and Highland Cathedral. That was Highland Cathedral. I hope you enjoyed the first half of the concert. Before we take a short break, there's a 20-minute break coming up, just a quick thank you to our stage managers, Doris Lynn, Heather Reynolds, and Paul Hodson. Welcome back. Take your seats, relax, settle in, and I hope you are looking forward to some more piping and Celtic pieces as we proceed into the second half of the concert. Just a quick reminder for you, please note that there is a recording and also a live stream on the church's YouTube and Facebook social media accounts, so that you can send this to friends and family around the world after we conclude the concert, so look out for that. So for the second half of the concert, we are now going to welcome the Claremont Youth Symphony Orchestra under the direction of Matthew Keating. Formed in 1983, the Claremont Youth Symphony Orchestra provides an orchestral music experience for young people in Claremont and the surrounding communities. The purpose of the Youth Symphony Orchestra is to supplement school music programs and also provide an opportunity for students to play if their schools no longer offer orchestra classes. Like PSE, CYSO benefits from 14 faculty during rehearsals, which prepares these students to perform advanced orchestral repertoire. There are approximately 59 students in the orchestra, ranging in age from 4th through 12th grade. The orchestra brings in musicians from all over Southern California, with current membership comprising representatives from 46 different schools throughout Los Angeles, San Bernardino, Riverside, and Orange counties. To begin the second half of the concert, Piper Daniel Croissant will play O Come, O Come Emmanuel with CYSO, also accompanied by Leonardo Gonzalez on organ. Daniel is a freelance musician and music teacher from Upland. He began learning the bagpipes as a child, then came back to piping when he was a student at Upland High School, where Martha Hall, who you saw earlier, was his teacher. Daniel now takes instruction from Seamus Coyne and is committed to assisting with the education of student musicians, as he himself learned from various members of the Kevin R. Blanford Memorial Pipe Band, with whom he has played since 2010. Kevin Blanford's original arrangement of this piece featured pipes, electric piano, and pipe organ. And this afternoon, we hope you enjoy this expanded version, rearranged and orchestrated by Kristen Simpson. an incredible start to the second half of the concert. The next piece is a traditional Christmas favorite, Silent Night, arranged by Kristen Simpson, and with soloist Sean Keating playing the beautiful uilleann pipes. Sometimes referred to as Irish pipes, uilleann pipes are the national bagpipe of Ireland. You will hear a distinct tone, as the pipes have a different harmonic structure to other bagpipes. This produces a quieter sound, and the uilleann pipes are frequently played indoors. You may also recognize the sound from numerous film scores, including the theme from Braveheart. In 2017, the uilleann pipes were recognized as part of the intangible cultural heritage of humanity, speaking to their legacy and continual importance to Irish culture and music. Enjoy Silent Night. breathtakingly beautiful piece of music, Silent Night. As you may have noticed in your programs, we are also joined today by drummers and pipers from two high school pipe band programs, Upland and Glendora. Both programs have served as a pipeline for a number of the pipers in the Blandford Band. I should also note that Matthew Keating is a graduate of Upland High School, and that Kristen Simpson, the arranger of some of the music tonight, is a graduate of Glendora High School. These bands compete as well as play at school and community events throughout Southern California. Upland will be competing at the World Pipe Band Championships in Scotland next August in the juvenile division, while Glendora will be performing in the National Independence Day Parade in Washington, D.C. next July. Upland and Glendora pipe bands are under... Yes, please. And this is where those luggage tags come in handy, if you want to go and hear them. Upland and Glendora pipe bands are under the direction of Martha Hall and Jennifer DeBar, respectively. The student leaders are pipe majors Emily Cajal and Caitlin Covarrubias, and the drum sergeants are Cesar Gonzalez, Lucy Gonzalez, and Daniel Samuel. So let's welcome the Upland and Glendora pipe bands performing The Little Drummer Boy and Do You Hear What I Hear?
Ready? The drums. 1, 2.
Yes, please. They were fantastic. Thank you. Thank you. Our next performance will be one of my favorite pieces, Amazing Grace, with a solo piping performance from Larry Martinez, pipe major of Blandford's Grade 4 band. Ensemble pipers will be Jaden Hahn, Connor Ross, Tiana Reynolds, and Noah Midver. With 25 years of experience playing the bagpipes, Larry was once mentored by the late great Kevin Blandford. He met the love of his life at 17, and together they've raised two incredible boys. Yesterday, they celebrated their 16th wedding anniversary. Yeah. Known for his problem-solving skills, Larry's the go-to person for fixing anything, from electronics to cars, and he is always relied upon by friends and family. In addition to his musical talents, he also coaches varsity football, sharing his passion for the game with young athletes. When not working or coaching, he enjoys off-roading in his Jeep, camping in the great outdoors, and traveling the world with his family, exploring new places and making memories together. Enjoy. Thank you. Our next act, yeah, let's give him another round of applause. It was beautiful. Our next act is an orchestral feature performed by the Claremont Youth Symphony Orchestra. On May the 4th, in 1948, sometime before we knew it as a Star Wars Day, and not in the month you might expect, Leroy Anderson's Sleigh Ride enjoyed its premiere with Arthur Fielding conducting the Boston Pops Orchestra at Symphony Hall in Boston. There have been many covers of Sleigh Ride since, including a 1963 version by the Ronettes and a more contemporary version by Gwen Stefani in 2020. I think it's fair to say that the timeless fun and joy evoked in this piece will produce multiple versions for many years to come. Please enjoy Leroy Anderson's Sleigh Ride. every time I hear that piece, it really brings me into the Christmas spirit and everything that Christmas brings. All the sounds, the smells, the fun. Also makes me feel like snowflakes and icicles are everywhere. Wonderful, wonderful piece. Next up is the last number on your programs, Fanfare and Adeste Fidelis, featuring solo piper Alexander Walker. Alex has been the pipe major of Blandford's Grade 3 band since 2022 and is proud to carry on Kevin Blandford's legacy into the band's next 50 years. I would like to thank you for joining us this evening. I think you will agree the piping and the orchestras and all of the performances have moved us, have uplifted us, and taken us and transported us to just beautiful places. We began by acknowledging the togetherness and joy this time of the year can bring, and we have certainly experienced that today. Please remember to take a look at the Blandford Band website at blandfordbands.org for updates in 2025. Please consider donating to support music and arts in our communities, and you still have time to buy any merchandise that might be left after the intermission: mugs, t-shirts, and don't forget those luggage tags. Feel free to mingle in the narthex and get to know some of our fine musicians, and this time of year you may want to take an Elfie. I said I would put that in there. So good night, be safe, and please can we hear one more round of applause for our fantastic musicians and talented pipers, everyone who's here this evening.